Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the English with Neil Learn English podcast. How's everyone doing today? In this episode, I'm going to talk about something called manifestation. Manifestation. This word manifestation became popular some time ago when a movie called The Secret came out. The Secret. You may have heard of it. It was a very popular movie that came out a while ago, and in this movie, the actors or the people in the movie talked about something called the law of attraction. So the law of attraction basically talks about how people attract, they bring in things that they think about. For example, if you think positively, you will have a positive life. You will have a positive experience when you go about your day. But if you have negative thoughts, you are bringing on negativity into your life. And so the idea is that if you think negatively, then bad things will happen to you. This is basically the law of attraction. And in this movie, they talked about something called manifestation. Manifestation just means turning your thoughts into reality. That's the basic concept. Turning your thoughts into reality. And this word manifestation became really popular after a comedian slash actor by the name of Jim Carrey shared his story on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Oprah is a very famous celebrity in America. She has a talk show and she has many different guests. And years ago, probably 20 or 30 years ago, she invited Jim Carrey on the show, and he shared his story about how he manifested $10 million. And basically, he said that he wrote himself a blank check. So a check is a form of IOU that you can write to someone. So basically, Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million. And I forgot how long after, but maybe it was a year or two later, he actually got a job offer and the company paid him $10 million. And so Oprah said, "Wow, so you just manifested it?" And Jim Carrey said, "Yeah, I manifested $10 million. And ever since then, this idea of manifestation became popular all over the world. I mean, all over the world, specifically in America, because Jim Carrey is from America. But this idea became popular all over the world. And so I'd like to share my thoughts on manifestation, the book, The Secret, and this law of attraction. Now, if you search for manifestation or law of attraction on the internet, something that you will find a lot of is this word universe. Universe. Hundreds and thousands of websites say you have to communicate with the universe. The universe is listening to you. And honestly, I mean, everyone believes in something different. Everyone has different beliefs about something. But to be quite honest, I don't fully agree with this term or this idea that the universe is listening to you. I think rather your actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Going back to Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was, well, before he manifested this $10 million, he lived in poverty. He was a starving actor. He didn't get many acting jobs, and he was living a very tough life at that time. However, during that time, Jim Carrey became very, very creative. While he was a struggling actor, he became very, very creative, and he figured out how to make people laugh. He figured out his strong points, and he realized that I have a gift that I can give to the world, making people laugh. And he found his gift. So I believe everyone has gifts. Everyone has something that they're good at. And Jim Carrey found his gift of making people laugh. Well, rather, the gift of entertainment. And so he practiced. He practiced in his bedroom. He practiced in front of a wall. He practiced. And he used to do stand-up shows. So while he was doing his stand-up shows, his name started to get out there. Wow, this guy, Jim Carrey, he's pretty funny. He makes people laugh. And what happened was the agents decided, wow, you know what? Let me give Jim Carrey a chance. I think he will be a good fit for this role. And I believe the movie was called The Mask that offered him $10 million. I think that was the way in which he received $10 million. I'm not sure. I have to go back, or you can research it. But let's think about it. I don't think Jim Carrey was sitting in his room wishing and hoping for $10 million. I mean, that's something that he wanted. That's obviously something that he wanted. He really needed the money. But I doubt that he was just wishing for it. In the movie The Secret, all of the actors said, I just wish for it. I just wish for money, and then money started coming to me. I just thought about money, and money started coming to me. I personally cannot believe that. I think this is what I think about The Secret and manifestation and the law of attraction. I think you should have something that you want. So you have this goal, you have this dream, whatever it is, and you work towards it. You work for it, and the better you get, the more opportunities start presenting themselves to you. I totally do not believe that you can just wish for something and have it just given to you. I don't believe that. Maybe some people do, but I personally do not believe that. What I believe is you work for something, and you keep working, and you keep showing people that you're serious about the thing that you want, and people start to notice you, and then opportunities start to come. They can be job opportunities, they can be money opportunities, they can be opportunities for you to spread your art. That's what I fully believe. And so those are my thoughts about The Secret and the law of attraction and manifestation. But those are just my thoughts. These are just my personal thoughts. Let me know. Have you ever heard of these things that I talked about? And what do you think about them? Leave me a comment and let's further the discussion. Okay, everyone. That is it for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in to the English with Neil podcast. I look forward to speaking with you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon. Peace.